just a confrontation with my passion to disbelieve. Oh, baby, I ain't fool enough to love you. I ain't fool enough to lose you, but I ain't cool enough to fool you. So just say you love this fool. Oh, seems like such a waste
Bonjour. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2025 Bishop's University Convocation Ceremony. You can clap. My name is Jackie Scott, and I'm a proud graduate of the class of 1990 here at Bishop's. I'm also the Associate Vice Principal, Alumni Relations and Philanthropy. It is a privilege to be your MC today as we honor the accomplishments of our graduating students. And we are so pleased that you could join us to celebrate this important milestone in their lives. Au nom de l'Université Bishop's, bienvenue à vous, parents, familles, et amis. As a mark of respect for our graduates and to enable everyone to enjoy the ceremony, please silence your cell phones. Also, a professional photographer will take each graduate's photo as they are up on stage, and these will be made available on the university's website next week. To ensure everybody's safety, kindly remain in your seats during the ceremony. In the very unlikely event of an emergency, please locate the emergency exits closest to you and follow the instructions of the security staff. Finally, to ensure everything runs smoothly today, we've enlisted the support of some of our current students and staff. A heartfelt thank you to all the volunteers you've seen around the Sports Center in purple gowns. Your efforts are truly invaluable, and this special day would not be possible without you. Thank you. Aujourd'hui, nous célébrons les réalisations de nos finissants et nos finissantes. Dans quelques minutes, nos futurs diplômés vont entrer, suivis de la procession universitaire. Un photographe professionnel prendra des photos de chaque diplômé, et celles-ci seront mises à disposition sur le site web de l'université la semaine prochaine. Now, the word convocation, from the Latin convocare, means to call together, to summon. Today's ceremony summons us to a moment of great shared significance. In it, we celebrate the joy of learning, the advancement of knowledge, the transformative bonds of friendship, the power of perseverance, and the deep satisfaction of achievement. The 198th Convocation ceremony will commence shortly with the academic procession. This is a long-standing tradition where dignitaries and faculty walk to the stage wearing traditional regalia. Today's procession is being led by the Eastern Township's bagpipers. They will be followed by the students, then the faculty, and finally, the chancellor and the principal. For our graduates, today is the culmination of years of hard work, and I encourage everyone to applaud each one as they file in. I would ask you to please stand. Please stand. Welcome, class of 2025. There will be now an Indigenous welcome by Vicky Boldo, Associate Director, Indigenous Initiatives. This will be followed by a musical performance by Sonia Patnaud of the class of 2006.
Mio kisigao kagiao kiowao nemoe nantao. Kise watu inyutin iskweo nitsigasan kwetsin pakisimak otsinia maga St. Catherine de Hatley Newigan. It is a good day. I'm a proud great-grandmother, daughter, sister, auntie, and although I come from the West, I have ties to Treaty 6 in Saskatchewan and out on the West Coast. I have been myself a guest on these lands and the lands of the Gani and Gahaga for 39 years now. So I humbly stand before you today with the blessings of my brothers and sisters in Odanak, who are the people of the Dawn, the Abenaki, and I'm here to welcome you. They would say, welcoming you to the Endakina, which translates to our territory. I'm grateful that you all traveled here safely today. I'm grateful to the lands and this campus, the waters, the winged ones, our four-legged relatives, the crawlers, the pollinators, the swimmers, the mighty pines and trees, the plant life and the medicine life. I'm grateful to our brother, the sun, our grandmother, the moon, and to grandfather sky, and especially to our ancestors in the sky world. They have all sustained us well. I give thanks, Nanaskamun, for those that came before us, our ancestors, as you walk across the stage today to be acknowledged. Walk with your head high. Your ancestors are so very proud. Nanaskamun, to the present, for those that walk this earth walk with you, that accompany you, they encourage you, and shared lived experiences in the physical world. So for those, walk with your head high, your families, your professors, your peers, and the whole Bishop's community, they are also very proud. Nanaskamun, I give thanks for those to come, the generations that lie ahead, your nieces, nephews, cousins, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Many of you have already shown your leadership, and this will continue as you venture forth. Walk with pride and integrity. Remember that your decisions and actions will impact the world for future generations. Congratulations again to you, your families, and your peers. My hope is that you continue to journey with a childlike curiosity, that you contemplate every opportunity, take risks, and embrace all the lessons in life. There are no mistakes or failures. These are often the experiences that give us the greatest growth. Thank you again for traveling to be here, and I wish you safe travels home and a safe weekend. All my relations. Nikowak-makanak.
Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions that I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way that you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave him laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions that I recall. I really don't know love. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. Oh, but now friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they tell me that I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained from living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions that I recall. I really don't know life at all. It's life's illusions that I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know life at all.
Thank you, Vicki, for the words of welcome, and Sonia for the beautiful song. L'Université Bishops est située sur le territoire traditionnel du peuple Abénaki. The land of the Abenaki extended across most of what is today New England, southern Quebec, and a portion of the Maritimes. The Bishop's campus is located at the confluence of the Massawippi and St. Francis rivers, significant waterways of the Abenaki people for centuries. We honor the Abenaki's rich history and culture and pay respects to them as the original stewards of the territory on which we gather. I now call upon Monsieur Daniel Fournier, the Chancellor of Bishop's University, to open the 198th Convocation and address today's ceremony.
Merci, Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. How about another round of applause for Sonia? A beautiful, beautiful song from a wonderful person. Bienvenue à la cérémonie de la collation des grades 2025 de l'Université de Bishops. C'est la 198e fois dans notre histoire que les étudiants, les professeurs, le personnel et leurs familles se réunissent pour célébrer la remise des diplômes. Aujourd'hui, nous décernons 573 diplômes du premier cycle et 88 diplômes d'études supérieures. So welcome to the 2025 Convocation Ceremony of Bishop's University. The word convocation, from the Latin convocare, means to call together. This is the 198th time in our history, 198 times. How about applauding that? So it's the 198th time in our history that students, faculty, personnel, and families have come together to celebrate a graduating class. Today we confer 573 undergraduate degrees, 88 graduate degrees. Each one, and I mean each single one, is a testament to years of hard work, perseverance, and passion. We also had the privilege this morning of conferring an honorary degree to Mr. Michael Sabia, and we feel very privileged to have Dr. Joanne Liu in this afternoon's ceremony to present Dr. Liu with a doctorate. There may be some parents here that could relate to a story that my wife and I experienced 15 years ago. Our son, Alexandre, was graduating from CEGEP in Montreal, and he finally had to make a decision as to where to go, and he came and said to me, I asked him, what do you decide? And he said, well, Dad, I'm going to Bishop's. And I said, so, okay, but why? He said, first big point, I don't want to live with you. Okay. Second point, he said, I want to improve my English, particularly my written English. Thirdly, he said, I want to contribute, and I want to know everybody, and I want to feel that I'm in a community. That simple decision of Alexandre's changed my wife Caroline and my life. All four of our children have come to Bishop's. At one specific point, 10 years in a row, we had at least one of our children at Bishop's, and I had to continually tell everybody it wasn't the same one. So continually, they've been in our home. I've got to meet people all around the country, and the reason I'm saying this is they, like each one of you, are the product of Bishop's cocktail for success, and that's not meant to be a pun. One part academic excellence, one part community, one part intellectual freedom, stirred to perfection by a dedicated, talented, and committed faculty. Le sentiment d'appartenance à Bishop's est très, très, très fort, et il va durer toute votre vie. So in today's increasingly polarized world, where academic freedom is more and more under assault, Bishop's remains a sanctuary. As the poet John Masefield said in praise of universities, where those who hate ignorance may strive to know, and where those who perceive truth may strive to make others see. This university has a way of shaping individuals, instilling in them not only a thirst for knowledge, but a profound sense of belonging. Bishop's isn't just a place where academics flourish, it's a nurturing ground for character, collaboration, and the discovery of one's purpose. And the discovery of one's purpose is a really important point. Bishop's is home to thinkers, creators, and leaders in the making, people who challenge each other respectfully to become their best selves while remaining grounded in values of mutual respect and support. They stand out for their intellectual curiosity, integrity, competence, and self-confidence. Learning the value of collaboration and cooperation, learning to reason and communicate with clarity, learning to be resilient in the face of challenge, and learning to innovate with purpose, those are a direct product of your liberal arts education. You leave here with the foundational skills necessary to lead, succeed, and build your future. And on this point, let's all be honest, you've also developed a really serious talent for enjoying yourselves, and that's important as well. These are the attributes that will carry you forward and assist you in navigating the often choppy waters and uncertain skies of the real world. They're not just tools, though. They are the foundation for a meaningful life. You have proven you are ready not just to succeed in your own personal lives, but to help leave behind a better, more compassionate country and world. That said, today is a day of pride, of promise, and of celebration. You have every reason to be proud of what you have accomplished, a sentiment shared by your parents and the entire Bishop's family. Félicitations à vous tous. Congratulations, good luck, and happy celebration. Je déclare maintenant ouverte cette 198e collation des grades de l'Université de Bishops. I now declare the 198th Convocation of Bishops University to be open. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Chancellor Fournier. Merci, Monsieur le Chancelier. Each year, we award honorary degrees to distinguished individuals who have made significant contributions to society. These recipients embody values and ideals that align with the mission of Bishops University as an institution of higher learning. It is my pleasure to call upon Dr. Virginia Stroher, Chair of the Biology and Biochemistry Department, to introduce Dr. Joanne Liu, this afternoon's recipient of an honorary Doctor of Civil Law. After the presentation, the Chancellor will grant the award and Dr. Liu will be hooded. She will then address Convocation.
Thank you. Little size differential here. Chancellor Fournier, Principal Belgranier, colleagues, graduates, families, and friends. It is my honor to present to you today Dr. Joanne Liu. Dr. Liu is professor at McGill's School of Population and Global Health, focusing on pandemic and health emergencies. She is also a practicing pediatric emergency care physician at the University of Montreal. However, Dr. Liu is best known for her extensive work within Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, including serving as its president from 2013 to 2019. Dr. Liu's interest in humanitarian work arose long before she was a medical doctor. As a teenager, she came across a book about the experience of a physician working with MSF during the Soviet-Afghan War. This book helped to ignite a passion that would define Dr. Liu's life. She completed her medical training at McGill, followed by a fellowship in pediatric emergency care at Bellevue Hospital in New York, and an international master's in health leadership. She joined Médecins Sans Frontières in 1996 and continued this work throughout the world and over the years. From the devastating 2004 tsunami in Indonesia, the 2014 Ebola epidemic in West Africa, her work during COVID-19, to coordinating humanitarian and emergency medical aid in the many conflict zones across the globe. She also helped develop one of the first comprehensive medical programs in Africa for survivors of sexual violence, and was instrumental in the creation of a telemedicine platform that connects physicians working in remote regions of the world with medical specialists around the globe. Dr. Liu's commitment to humanitarian and medical causes continue to this day. Among her many activities, she currently serves on the World Health Organization Independent Panel on Pandemic Preparedness and Response, is chair of the Center for Humanitarian Dialogue, and sits on the International Advisory Board for the Lancet Prime Commission on Pandemic Readiness and the CHH Lancet Commission on Conflict and Forced Displacement. As exemplified by her commitment to humanitarian and medical causes throughout her career, it is evident that Dr. Liu always has been and continues to be devoted to making this world a safer, healthier place for all people everywhere. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Civil Law, honoris causa, Dr. Joanne Liu.
Domini spectassimi, autoritate mihi commissa, admittoe te ad gradum in ure civil in nostra universitate honoris causa. By the power vested in me, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Civil Laws honoris causa in our university. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Apparently, I'm allowed to take a sip of water. Monsieur le principal, Monsieur le chancelier, distingués professeurs, président de la Fondation, distingués invités et diplômés de l'Université de Bishop, promotion 2025. Félicitations! Congratulations! Quel honneur d'être avec vous aujourd'hui. C'est tellement une journée mémorable. Je voudrais aussi rappeler encore, comme mes prédécesseurs ont fait, que nous sommes dans le territoire traditionnel des Abénaquis. Nous sommes tous des invités, et tous et toutes des invités sur ce territoire. Donc, vos études, en 2021, pour la plupart de vous, ont commencé un peu sur les chapeaux de roue, avec la COVID-19 et ses mesures, avec une crise des droits de scolarité, puis je pense pas mal des verres de bière au Lion. Et vous avez réussi, académiquement, mais aussi au niveau du sport. Les filles, bravo, le hockey. Aujourd'hui, c'est jour de célébration, célébration pour vous, les diplômés, mais aussi pour les parents et fiers amis. Bravo aussi à vous. Round of applause. Nous vivons dans un monde de paradoxes et de contrastes irréconciliables. D'un côté, on a une station spatiale internationale, des vaisseaux réutilisables comme le Space Rider, des multimilliardaires qui s'envoient en l'air dans l'espace, l'intelligence artificielle qui gouverne notre vie à tous les jours. De l'autre côté, nous assistons à des guerres totales, à des populations en déplacement forcé, à d'autres qui sont captives et affamées, à des communautés qui sont prises en otage. On a vraiment un sentiment mondial d'impuissance. Mais j'ai confiance, chaque génération fait son chemin, vous aussi vous la ferez. OK, je sais, je ne veux pas être casseuse de party. On va changer de playlist. I'm going to tell you 3 stories, and I hope that's going to inspire you a little bit. The first one, during my time as the international president, Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières, one of the most pressing global crises we faced was the migrant crisis. Thousands of people were fleeing their home from violence, conflict, disease, hunger, and poverty. One major migrant route passed through the sub-Saharan Africa into Libya, where many hoped to reach Europe. In these perilous journeys, only the strongest survived. Migrants were arbitrarily detained in what they call detention centers, controlled by militia in Libya. These facilities were brutal, places where human rights were non-existent. MSF provided medical care to those detained and sometimes hospitalized them when they were too sick. I will never forget one of my visits in those detention centers. I asked to see one of the cells. The door was slammed open by the guard, who beat people back with a big stick. And then I saw hundreds of eyes in the dark looking at me. Those packed, buddy, one against each other, in that stifling heat, hands up, asking me, help me, get me out of here. I spoke as well to one young man from Guinea. He had come to Libya to study, but was detained and starved in the center. After a month of treatment for severe malnutrition, he was sent back to the same fate. In that very moment, I realized the true cost of European immigration policies. Public funds were used to support systems that strip people from their dignity, turning them from human being into mere statistic. These individuals were not criminals. They were students. They were parents. They were children. Trapped in a nightmare, escaping violence, searching for a better life. We have to remain grounded in our humanity. Behind those numbers, there's a human being story. As MSF, we denounce the situation and we stop taking funds from the EU, European Union. As the daughter of migrants' parents, I can tell you one thing. There is no sea perilous enough, no forest dangerous enough, and no wall tall enough that will stop parents from dreaming of a better future for their children. This is universal, and it is true for you as graduate of Bishop University, class 2025. La deuxième histoire, je me rappelle de cette conversation-là avec une mère tchétchène, après la guerre opposant l'armée fédérale aux indépendantistes tchétchènes. MSF a continué ses programmes après la guerre pour aider dans la phase de récupération. Nous pouvions finalement circuler librement. Cette mère qui m'a rencontrée dans un village m'a dit sans détour, « Vous savez, MSF n'est pas venu dans mon village pendant la guerre. Mon cœur s'est serré. Elle dit, pourtant, elle dit, on avait des besoins. Mais chaque fois que je voyais le Land Cruiser de Médecins sans frontières, de Doctors Without Borders, je disais à mes enfants, nous n'avons pas été abandonnés. Parfois, la présence même discrète peut être une promesse silencieuse de solidarité. Ma dernière histoire. Lastly, a more personal story. In March 2025, a few months ago, I was invited to deliver a keynote speech at NYU, New York University, my alma mater, on the challenges faced in humanitarian crisis. I had prepared a very simple presentation, the basic thing. The three main challenges: how to attract attention to crisis, the security of aid worker, and the beneficiaries, and securing fundings for humanitarian aid work. However, I was informed that parts of my presentation could be perceived as anti-governmental, even as anti-Semitic. I said, really? I offer edits, but after 3 hours of debate, they decided altogether to cancel my lecture. I was stunned. But I understood a few things. There was a massive climate of fear on campus, and the administration self-censored preemptively to avoid any future backlash. As I wrote later, I have sympathy for those who feel insecure on the campus, but I have sympathy for university administrators trying to preserve their funding, research, and job. But let's be honest. When fear dictates the conversation, we all lose. The rule of law is a bit like health. We recognize its full value when we lose it. Let me connect the dots, looking ahead. The challenges ahead are immense, but so are you. It will be a hell of a ride, believe me, unpredictable, just like your academic journey has been. But see, it's worth it. I have three top-level messages. Mass suffering, don't accept the unacceptable. Mass suffering is not normal. Don't get used to it. Use your voice, your privilege, your education to speak up, to show up, to demand better, to demand human policies. Action brings hope. Don't wait for the world to get better before you move. Start where you are. There's no perfect solution. As long as you're not comfortable with an imperfect solution, it's better than no solution. Find yourself a community where you will be empowered to do things stronger and more when it's tough. Just push for more. And don't let yourself be silenced. Your voice matters. Don't let fear, intimidation, or algorithms to tell you otherwise. Speak up, even with a shaky voice. When enough shaky voices speak together, they become a chorus that the world cannot ignore. To conclude, given the current global chaos, order, I wish you all stubborn determination, unshakable courage, and unapologetic moral clarity. Congratulations again to the KCAS class of 2025. You are the future. Now go out there and make change unforgettable your ways. Congratulations.
Are you ready to graduate? That's good. That's good because we will now proceed with the conferring of degrees. I invite Dr. Andrew Webster, Vice Principal Academic and Research, to call upon each cohort of students to be conferred with their undergraduate degrees. Dr. Webster will ask each group of graduands to stand while he presents them to the Chancellor. The students should remain standing while the Chancellor, on behalf of the university, admits them to their degrees. Following the Chancellor's bestowal, students should resume their seats until our ushers direct each row of students to proceed to the stage. Each student will be introduced by their dean and then hooded by Vice Principal Student Affairs, Danae Bélanger, or by Hans Rouleau, University Registrar. Indigenous students will be hooded by Vicky Boldo, Associate Director, Indigenous Initiatives. Our newly minted graduates will then cross the stage to be congratulated first by the Chancellor and then by the Principal.
Will the members of the graduating class of 2025 who are to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts please stand? Mr. Chancellor, and all members of the university, with the unanimous approval of this convocation, I present to you these candidates in order that they may be granted the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the power vested in me, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in our university, together with its responsibilities, rights, and privileges.
Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of Humanities, it is my privilege to present the students receiving their Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Humanities. Natasha Austin. Alicia Banal. With distinction, the Joanne Norman Prize in Medieval Studies. Also, the students, if you could sit down until you're called to move, that would be great. Give your feet a little bit of a break. Kendra Buchner, with distinction. Lucy Casingino, with distinction, the Glenn Wickens Prize in Film Studies. Pierre-Olivier Desilets, with distinction. Catherine Fullerton, with distinction. Michelle Gagne. Lila Ann Cullinan, with distinction, the George Engelbretson Prize in Philosophy, the University Prize in Philosophy. Chloé Larivière, with distinction, the Wanda Rosinska Prize in Fine Arts. André Laroche, with distinction, the University Prize in History. Anne-Marie Larache, with distinction, the University Prize in Classical Studies. Virginia Rufina Marquez Pacheco, with distinction. Rachel Matthews, with distinction, the University Prize in English. Alexis Tremblay, with distinction. Erin Rose Baer, with distinction, the University Prize in Modern Languages. Alexander Barton, with distinction. Emma McCulley, with distinction, the Malcolm and Evelyn Doak Prize in History. Zachary Michaud, with distinction, the George Egelbretson Prize in Philosophy. Laura O'Gallagher, with distinction. Benjamin Polkey. Jessica Remeillard, with distinction. Audrey Sladek, with distinction, the University Prize in Religion. Isabella Troll, with distinction, the University Prize in Drama. Fabian van der Rijt, with distinction, the University Prize in Fine Arts. Katia Ren Anga, with distinction. Hallie Brindley, with distinction. Marco Antonio Briones Gutierrez. Christina Marin Brown, with distinction. Melina Carrier. Zoe Chapman. Claire Chartot. Leah Cote. Marie-Constance Huntonji. I was offered a good luck with this. Natalia Chapatutwich Cesarek. Bryn Empey. Connor Fletcher. Sabine Haddad. Rosa Cabaiza. With distinction, the David Rittenhouse Prize in Drama. Benjamin Lachaine. Tamita Menchi. Jada Mercedes Milks. Jacob Lagoff. Theo Latroll. Zoe Wimet, with distinction. Jamie Paget. Justin Tyler Pascal Blanchard. Austin Pennick. Raphaël Pepin. Avery Peach. With distinction, the University Prize in Art History. Connor Nibbs. Florence Renée de Cotteret. Chloé Ricard, with distinction. Okay. Megan Roman, with distinction. Cabe Schwartz. Tobia Sika, with distinction, the University Prize in Politics and International Studies. Lydia Sivarajan. Nikita Soares. Elena Stein, with distinction, the University Prize in Arts Administration. Minbo Wang, the Public History Prize. Maud Zulauf, with distinction, the University Prize in Music.
That was the last Humanities one.
Chancellor, that concludes the students receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree from the Faculty of Humanities.
Chancellor, as Dean of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, it is my privilege to present the students receiving their Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Natural Science and Mathematics. Amin Khalil. Félix-Antoine L'Espérance. Benjamin Morrison, with distinction. Annika Megan Fraser Nice, with distinction. Jesselyn Hill. Maya Leanne Fisher. Brianna McAllister. Noah Rabinovich. Aryan Purashkar. Raza Khan, with distinction. Marie-Sophie Boivin, with distinction. Saleh Aliafi. Chancellor, that concludes the students receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree from the Faculty of Natural Sciences and Mathematics.
Chancellor, as Dean of Social Sciences, it is my privilege to present the students receiving their Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Irma Lau, with distinction. Daphne Beguin, with distinction. Maïka Belong, with distinction. Anne Boilly, with distinction. Siobhan Connor Brooks Gilligan. Midge Cadeau, with distinction, Federal Republic of Germany Prize in German. Liana Ceresoli, with distinction. Delia Cognard, with distinction, the Canadian Association of Geographers Prize. Emily Kroniken, with distinction. Michael Cruz, with distinction. Emery Dines Craig, with distinction. Jean-Philippe Drouet. Eve-Marie Durand, with distinction, the University Prize in Environmental Studies and Geography. Melissa Furrer, with distinction. Terry Lynn Goulet, with distinction. Claire Alice Jackson Bach, with distinction. Sasha Cardos Machado, with distinction, the Gerald Theodore Rayner Prize in Political Studies. Claudine Lavertu, with distinction, the University Prize in Sociology. Aurora Albert Marcadet. Ariane Marchand, with distinction. Angelina Montemarano. Nikki Mrozowska, with distinction, Dr. Shannon Gadwa Prize, Excellence in Psychological Research. Karen Pellerin, with distinction, Dr. Shannon Gadwa Prize, Excellence in Psychological Research. Ilona Julia Madeline Platt, with distinction. Maxime Roy, with distinction. Kate Thompson. Carly Winkle. Tanner Allison. Faris Al-Musa. Amanda Andrews, with distinction. Joshua Antunes Malbouf. Sarah Atala, with distinction. Florence Auclair. Anna Ba, with distinction, the University Prize in Sports Studies. Abubakir Bakar. Mary Baker, with distinction. Nora Barker. Alicia Batista, with distinction. Charles Baudet. Samantha Nicole Becker. Justin Bélanger, with distinction. Kiswendisa Ruth Oceane Perewudugu. Audrey Bernachez. Marjorie Bolduc. Natasha Bowen, with distinction. Zoe J. Claire Boutelier. Oliver Burnett. John Cadell. Leila Kalitri. Khadija Kamara. David Campo Demul. Gino Carpinetta. Jonathan Casson. David Chalou. Bridget Coloetta, with distinction. Maggie Coffin, with distinction. Iris Cohen, with distinction. McKaylee Cook. Gabrielle Heidi Corriveau. Elise Courant. Marc-Antoine Couture. Olivia Denesi. Liliane Denomé, with distinction. Paige Delaurier, with distinction. Nicholas D'Souza. Catherine Dugrenier, with distinction. Emily Evans. Marie-May Filion. John Fowle. Sabrina Garfat. Michelle Garrison. Vincent Gatien. Louis Godet. Ben George. Xavier Godbout, with distinction. Jason Bertoya. Jackson Peck. Gavin Grewal. Jordan Joseph. Christopher Olivier Isidore. Léa La Liberté with distinction. Christine Lampron. Leah Skygeg. Shani Giguère. Victoria Gauna with distinction. Giandra Espinal Vasquez. Antonia Driscoll. Issa Anne Dubois with distinction. Alison Frechette Ross with distinction. Sandrine Galarneau Lalancette with distinction. Mathieu Garceau Tremblay with distinction. Maya Gordon. Lila Gosselin with distinction. Jacob Guité. Philip Haggerty with distinction. Tara Hanson Wright with distinction. Claudia Kim Horion. Sunier Kirby Maxwell. Rory Pointe-Joule. Samuel Howarth. Vincent Chiopini. Jack Richard Lee. Christina Lepine with distinction. Melody Leggett with distinction. Zenith Leroux, with distinction. Kyla Charlene McCool. Ryan McDonald. Sean Mackay. Grégoire Malbazin. Sandra Manasseh. Lily Manal Fretwell, with distinction. Sophia Marchese. Kiara Martins Handfest, with distinction. Jacob Matheson. Jode Maurice, with distinction. Camden McCormick, with distinction. Gwendolyn Jewel English Morrison. Angelique Paget, with distinction. Sarah Michelle Parizet. Catherine Peck. Thomas Potvin, with distinction. Ruth Pitka Jones, with distinction. Michael Renzoni. Abigail Rochester, with distinction. Jasmine Richter, with distinction. Madison Salter, with distinction. Melvins Malik Sanin. Christian Sinatus. Alvaro Sevilla Bisayon, with distinction. Selena Sosoyan. Helen Elizabeth Stoney, with distinction. Alexandra Thompson. Brittany Vachon. Malaya Vaillancourt. Budwin Timin Rudolph Viss. Theo Watkins. Jacob Willard. Chelsea Alana Sheridan. Laura Pugsley. Molly Tucker. Matthew Turner. Elizabeth Edwards, with distinction. Valérie Sabourin. Michael Benedict Worku. Angus Grant Mackenzie White, with distinction. Seraphine Lariviere, with distinction. Erica Berger Lewis. Chancellor, that concludes the students receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree from the Faculty of Social Sciences.
My goodness, there were a lot of you. And thank you to everyone for applauding every single one. Will the members of the graduating class of 2025 who have earned the degree of Bachelor of Science please stand? Mr. Chancellor, and all members of the university, with the unanimous approval of this convocation, I present to you these graduates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
By the power vested in me, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Science in our university, together with its responsibilities, rights, and privileges.
Chancellor, as Dean of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, it is my privilege to present the students receiving their Bachelor of Science from the Faculty of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Ahmed Al-Kahabi. Maya Cardillo, the Albert Kuhner Memorial Prize in Chemistry and the University Prize in Chemistry. Edouard Chateauneuf, with distinction, the University Prize in Biochemistry. Serhiy Dutov, with distinction, the Society of Chemical Industry Prize in Biochemistry. Loïc Dallaire, with distinction. Matthew Sylvester, with distinction, the University Prize in Physics and Astronomy. Agathe Legault, with distinction. Johan Berger. Anaël Bobot, with distinction. Léa Boucher, with distinction. Liam Buck Thompson. Eulalie Charbonneau. Maëva Chiasson-Huld. With distinction. Sheldon Coleman, with distinction, the University Prize in Biology. Sébastien Miguel Fandino Fissette. Hannah Frost. Yuri Ladouceur. Jessica McIntosh. Keisha Mahu Raymond, with distinction. Olivia Ann Matt. Claire Jane Virginia McClelland, with distinction. Nevin O'Brien Witteveen. Luz Angela Ortiz Lemos. Veronica Perez. Nicholas Pokora, with distinction. Aglaé René de Cotteret. Camilla Ritzi. Madison Rolliston Chase. Chloé Rouleau, the University Prize in Mathematics. Chun Y. Wilson Tang, with distinction. Devin Trussler. Natasha Umbayi. Chancellor, as Dean of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Oh, Chancellor, that concludes the students receiving the Bachelor of Science degree from the Faculty of Natural Sciences and Mathematics.
Chancellor, as Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, it is my privilege to present the students receiving their Bachelor of Science degree from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Anne Jessica Frechette, with distinction. Elizabeth Garneau, with distinction. Maria Carolina Lopez, with distinction. Tiffany Farouz, with distinction. Patrick Hamilton. Natalie Labrador Perez, with distinction. Reese Mariner. Frédéric Nicolas. Bryn Winchester. Chancellor, that concludes the students receiving the Bachelor of Science degree from the Faculty of Social Sciences.
Thank you to the academic deans and Dr. Webster, and congratulations again to the class of 2025. Félicitations! We will now present the highest teaching award at Bishops. Selected jointly by the Student Representative Council and the Teaching and Learning Committee, the William and Nancy Turner Teaching Award for Excellence is bestowed to a faculty member in recognition of their outstanding contribution to our Bishops community. The criteria considered are mastery of subject matter, effective communication skills, insightful presentations, ability to challenge students intellectually, strong leadership, accessibility, and organizational skills. I now invite Ariane Marchand to introduce the winner of the Turner Award and invite Dr. Catherine Malbeuf-Hurtubise to stand next to the Chancellor.
It's a real honor to be here today to present the William and Nancy Turner Teaching Award to someone who is not only an outstanding professor, but also one of the most generous and dedicated mentors I've ever met, Dr. Catherine Malbeuf-Hurtubise. I've known Catherine for almost 2 years now, and I can confidently say that she is deeply present and engaged for students in a way like very few. Whether it's by taking the time to offer thoughtful feedback, providing opportunities for our students to grow, or helping us toward our career choices, she does it all with care and heart. Despite managing numerous projects and responsibilities, she always makes time for our students without making us feel rushed. At first, we wanted to nominate her for our Educational Leadership Award, which many other of our students and I felt she greatly deserved. But instead, she won the highest recognition possible, which just goes to show how exceptional she really is. Personally, I had the privilege of being welcomed into her lab as an undergraduate student looking for a research experience, particularly through the FRQ internship. And what I found was so much more than that. I found a professor who made space for me not only through the internship, but also as a research assistant. She provided me with the opportunity to work on multiple projects and develop valuable skills. I also found a professor who not only gave me our passion for youth mental health and art therapy, but for research as well. Most importantly, I found the most supportive mentor I could have hoped for to supervise me for my master's next year. Ask anyone she worked with, we love her and we feel lucky to have her. This award is a celebration of our work, but more than that, it's a recognition of our impact. Catherine, thank you for your time, your energy, and your unwavering support. You truly deserve this. Congrats.
Congratulations, Dr. Malbeuf-Hurtubise. I now invite Jane Bridges of the class of 1995 and chair of the Bishops Foundation Board to present the recipient of the Young Alumna of the Year Award, and invite Emma Story of the class of 2021 to stand next to the Chancellor.
We're thrilled to announce the 2025 Young Alumna of the Year, Emma Story, class of 2021. As a former Alumna of the Year myself, the old version, it's a real honor to stand here and acknowledge someone who represents everything we hope for in a Bishops graduate. Emma graduated from Bishops with a Bachelor of Science, and while she's now working on her Master's in Sports Science, her heart and foundation are pure Bishops. What makes Emma stand out isn't just what she's accomplished, it's how she gives back. She's taken what she's learned here, especially the confidence to lead, and poured it into communities that need it the most. At the Ability Center in Whitby, Emma leads a team of certified therapists and runs a therapeutic recreation program now reaching 12 schools across Ontario. That's not just a job, that's a ripple of impact. And when she's off the clock, she's co-founded Project Purpose, a nonprofit using sport to empower underserved communities. She volunteers as a coach, advises college programs, and serves on national advisory boards, all to help make sport and recreation more inclusive and accessible across Canada. Emma says that Bishops didn't just give her a degree, it gave her the voice, the confidence, and the values that still guide her now. Leadership, compassion, community. These are all deeply rooted in the Bishop's experience. Emma shows us what it looks like when the Bishop grads walk into the world to make it better, not just for recognition, but because it's the right thing to do. Emma, it's a privilege to celebrate you today. You carry the Bishop's spirit forward in everything that you do. You're determined to make it better. You carry this onward and forward. Congratulations on being the Young Alumna of the Year 2025. Let's give her a round of applause.
Congratulations, Emma. Well deserved. We now come to the valedictory address. The valedictorian addresses Convocation on behalf of the student graduating class. Valedictorians are selected by their peers based on academic achievement and their embodiment of the Bishop's experience. I now call upon Christina Lépine, who just earned her BA in International Studies, to deliver this afternoon's valedictory address. After this, the principal will present a plaque to her.
Dear fellow graduates, distinguished guests, parents who have supported us, helped pay for tuition fees and celebratory drinks at the gate, and esteemed faculty who have accompanied us through this journey and accepted deadline extensions, I'm very happy to welcome you to the 2025 Convocation ceremony. C'est un grand honneur pour moi de m'adresser à cette foule en cette journée de collation des grades si spéciale pour plusieurs d'entre nous. I would like to start off by saying that the following lines were not generated by ChatGPT. Mom and Dad, I'll explain the reference later. In May 2023, a bit over 2 years ago, I sat in Migra 100, along with a fantastic selection committee, and I'm not only saying that because it was composed of 3 very dear friends, our principal, vice principal academic, and vice principal student affairs. As I sat on this committee, I met with amazing candidates who delivered heartfelt, valedictorian speeches in the hope of being selected to address that year's graduating class. I remember how impressed I was by the talent and achievements of all candidates, and how crazy it would be for me to apply for the same opportunity 2 years from now. I remember immediately dismissing the idea because I would be addressing hundreds of people in my second language. Well, here I am today, very glad that I get to deliver this speech, as this is what attending Bishops is all about. Bishops is so special for all of us because it is a place where potentialities turn into actualities. And yes, I had to mention my modern sociological theory, as I did in fact read Marx, hence you must all bear with me here. At Bishops, we all get to define what we want to do and who we wish to become, because everything is possible here. Some will create a very successful menstrual equity project, launch a Safe Drive initiative, or become models and dancers for the charity fashion show, while others will become pro pickleball players or the next prime minister. As a small liberal arts university, Bishops offers endless opportunities for students to get curious and specialize in a variety of fields. Our environment has fostered a supportive learning culture and encouraged interdisciplinarity. I wish to recognize the academic exploits of all graduating students today, as I admire you all for pursuing your undergraduate and graduate studies in such a variety of fields.
I cannot wait to see all your future accomplishments. When I graduated from high school, the professor who handed me my diploma told me to always believe in myself because I had a very bright future ahead of me. I still think about this moment 6 years later. And I'm very proud to be the one today to ask you all to believe in yourselves, in all the decisions you make, the setbacks you experience, and the difficulties you face. I also wish to acknowledge your courage and resilience in the face of the various hardships you encountered during your time here in university. Whether you had the perfect university parcours, changed programs many times, failed classes, quit student jobs you hated, changed programs many times, changed schools, or uprooted your life to study on the other side of the globe, you should be incredibly proud of all you have accomplished. As we cross the stage today, we are faced with many questions about our future. What's next? Are you working next year? Are you pursuing your studies? And my personal favorite, what can you do with a diploma in that field? Let's not forget how hard we have worked these past 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 years for some, for this accomplishment. Let's embrace this uncomfortable feeling of an unknown future, because it is also a sign of endless opportunities. Today, we are faced with endless possibilities, and I know that all graduates here are equipped to build a fulfilling life after their time spent on campus. Bishop, c'est aussi l'endroit où l'on rencontre des personnes qui nous inspireront et nous supporteront dans le futur. C'est l'endroit où nous nous définissons tous en tant que personnes et que nous choisissons qui nous accompagnera à travers les défis de la vie. J'aimerais prendre un instant pour remercier chaque étudiant qui gradue aujourd'hui, car nous jouons tous un rôle dans cet ensemble imparfait qui forme notre parfaite communauté universitaire, et chacun d'entre vous a permis de rendre cette expérience si unique pour nous tous. Que ce soit par un simple sourire en traversant le quad, une soirée d'études entre amis ou une partie de Radio Bingo Lion. Chaque personne ici a permis de transformer de mauvaises journées en importants souvenirs. I would like to thank every graduate and their families as we all play a part in creating this imperfect whole that forms our perfect university community. Each person here has been able to transform one's worst days into their favorite memories, from a simple smile and a familiar face to study sessions and radio bingo games at the Lion. I am asking you today to remember these people that have truly made a difference during your time here, and to strive to be that person and model for others starting today. Indeed, Bishops is a place where there will always be at least one person to support even the craziest ideas and bring these to fruition in success stories. For the past 4 years, we've had the opportunity to evolve in a very supportive community. Let's not forget that it takes all of us to create this community, and we get to bring these learnings to future endeavors. A dear friend once told me that no one comes to Lennoxville by accident. I like to believe that every person we meet and every experience we have at Bishops helps shape us into stronger individuals, ready to face life's hardships and to support those around us while creating lasting, unforgettable memories along the way. Thus, I'm very grateful to all of you who did not get here by accident. I remember, as I reflected on my time spent here, I remember the quote I read earlier this year. Life is not measured by time, it is measured by moments. There's a limit to how much you can embrace a moment, but there's no limit to how much you can appreciate it. I like to believe that our time on campus is an accumulation of various little moments that make this university experience so special. And I am honored to be the one asking you all today to appreciate your Bishop's experience as you face new challenges in this new step of your life. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025, and for the first time as an alum, let's raise a toast.
Thank you, Christina, for those inspiring words. We have now come to the part of the ceremony when we recognize the highest achievements of our graduating students. I would now ask Dr. Erica Gray, Professor of Sports Studies, to present the Joan and Alex Patterson Award, which is named after our Chancellor Emeritus Alex Patterson and his wife. The prize is given to a graduating student who has contributed the most to volunteer work and activities in the off-campus community. This year's recipient is Helen Stoney. Helen, you're not done. So, the Honorable G. Howard Ferguson Cup is awarded to the student who, in the opinion of and by vote of the faculty, has made the greatest contribution to the life of the university. I invite Dr. Erica Gray to present the award to this year's recipient, Helen Stoney, whose name... And while Helen doesn't get to keep the cup, her name will be there for posterity. The Norman Webster Prize is awarded to the student who best combines high academic standards in a multidisciplinary program with substantial participation in extracurricular activities. I invite Dr. Gregory Brophy, Chair of the English Department, to present it to Rachel Matthews. Congratulations. The Golden Mitre Award is bestowed in recognition of outstanding service to the student body. This is the highest non-academic honor graduating students can receive. Recipients are selected by the graduating class. The award will be presented by Danae Bélanger, Vice Principal Student Affairs, and I would ask this year's inductees to come forward. They are Emily Kruniken, Sasha Cardos Machado, Christina Lepine, and Irma Susset. And last but not least, the Julie Bradshaw Award was established in memory of Julie, a graduate of the class of 1980. It is given to the student who received the highest number of votes for the Golden Mitre. The 2025 recipient is Emily Kruniken. Congratulations to all the award recipients. To conclude this afternoon's ceremony, I now call upon our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sébastien Lebel-Grenier, to address the convocation.
Dear graduates, chers diplômés, today is about you. You are not here by happenstance. You have completed your degree requirements through efforts, sacrifice, determination, and resilience. You've earned this, and we are here today to celebrate your accomplishments. Today is also about your parents, family, and loved ones. I'm certain their encouragement, their confidence in your capacity to succeed, and their support throughout your journey were instrumental in your success. I therefore want to thank all of you who came here today to celebrate our graduates. You made a difference. Your pride is justified, and I truly believe that the best is yet to come for this, our 2025 graduating class. Dear graduates, let us now reflect on your journey. Today, we officially recognize that you've earned a bishop's education. Now, what does that mean? Our university is characterized by its values. Perhaps the most important one is inclusion. Ours is an institution that thrives because of the diversity of our student body and the fact that all who come to Bishops are not only welcomed, they are seen as important members of our community, equally deserving of support and consideration. Here at Bishops, we recognize that we grow and become better versions of ourselves when we learn from others who have different life experiences and ideas. La diversité linguistique est l'une des richesses qui nous caractérise. Tout comme nombre d'entre vous et nombre de personnes dévouées qui travaillent ici à Bishops pour vous soutenir dans votre réussite, j'ai reçu un accueil exceptionnel lorsque je suis arrivé dans notre institution et on m'a fait comprendre que ma présence enrichissait notre milieu. Ma communauté d'adoption m'a ébloui par sa capacité de bienveillance. You, our graduating class, are an example of what we need more of in a time of division. You have showed us the way with your ability to be selfless and to deeply care for each other, notwithstanding what some would see as differences. In coming to Bishops, you also demonstrated curiosity. As you know, our educational model encourages you to explore beyond the confines of one discipline, and all of you, in your own way, demonstrated that curiosity, be it through your choice of programs, majors and minors, or courses. Your curiosity and passion also demonstrated themselves in the diverse array of other endeavors you pursued, be it as student athletes, as members of student government or clubs, or through your social engagement and artistic activities. Of course, this curiosity was fostered by your professors, who are devoted to your success, who inspire you, and who push you to excel. It is fostered as well by all the other personnel whose mission here at Bishops is to provide you with the best possible student experience in a safe and nurturing environment. What this has allowed you to develop is the capacity to think outside the box. In other words, the capacity to apprehend the complex social issues we are all facing today through a lens that reflects their inherent complexity. More clearly, what it means is there are no easy answers to the issues we are collectively facing. Real answers come from the ability to think beyond and across the confines of disciplinary boundaries and show true capacity to listen and learn from others. These abilities are where innovation and leadership come from. I know this might sound like hyperbole when you just finished your final exams and papers a month ago, and you might still be wondering what this new chapter in your life holds for you. I suggest you look to those that came before you for inspiration. Bishops graduates have demonstrated an uncanny ability for innovation and a sense of leadership. And what they most consistently tell me is that the education they receive, both in and out of the classroom, is to be credited for their success. So, be confident in your ability to be agents of change and sources of inspiration, and prepare a better world for those that will come after you. Ultimement, j'aime croire que ce que nous apprenons ici à Bishops, c'est qu'ensemble, nous sommes plus forts. C'est certainement le message qu'ont porté nos équipes athlétiques qui ont démontré au monde notre capacité unique à travailler ensemble pour accomplir l'impossible lorsque 6 de nos 10 équipes compétitives se sont qualifiées pour les championnats canadiens. And this ability to be there in support of each other is how, in only its 4th year of existence, our women's hockey team won it all and inspired not only our Bishops community, but the whole nation. For over 180 years now, this sense of community has shone through all those that have come before you and that have helped shape what Bishops is today. In your time here at Bishops, you've made it a better and a stronger institution. As you have graduated, you are now Bishops alumni. Please always consider Bishops to be a home for you. I hope to see you often in the future, either here on our beautiful campus or elsewhere in some of the many events we organize for you, our alumni. May the relationships you have built during your stay at Bishop's remain strong your whole life through, and may Bishop's count on your continued dedication to our small but mighty university. Congratulations.
Thank you, Principal Lebel-Grenier. Before Chancellor Fournier declares this convocation to be closed, I invite everyone to a reception upstairs in the mezzanine and on the TD terrace, weather permitting. After the closing of the ceremony by the Chancellor, the academic procession will exit the hall, followed by the graduating students. As for the rest of you, kindly make your way directly upstairs and reunite with your guests there. But please remain seated until the academic procession and graduating students have withdrawn. You may then exit via the door at the top of the stands or at the back of the Denture Gym. Congratulations again, graduates. Mr. Chancellor.
First of all, could I have a round of applause for a really excellent MC, Jacqueline Scott? Thank you, Jacqueline. For those of you who don't know, Andrew Webster will be leaving Bishop's to return to his family in Australia after 3 years of incredible service to our community and to Bishop's itself. Could we have a round for Andrew and tell him to not stay too far away? Andrew, congratulations, Andrew. Merci à vous tous. Thank you to everyone for being here. And how about the loudest round of applause for the great, great class of 2025. Last chance. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah. That's a great one. Thank you. That's impressive. That's impressive. So on behalf of Bishop's University, I now declare the 198th Convocation ceremony to be closed. Thank you.